Privet всем! Как ваши дела? Welcome to Wild Music. This reaction is on Diana Ankudinova singing Happiness, Счастье. So a little bit about Diana first. She was born in 2003 in the Russian Federation and is currently 17 years of age. Diana was a contestant on numerous vocal shows, competitions, and she won Your Super. And she was successful on so many other performances that she gave as well. She's struggled throughout her life and has overcome great adversity to get where she is now. And gee, she's come such a long way and she's so successful. She's just released her first song from her studio recording sessions that she's commenced recently, and this was achieved through crowdfunding. Well deserved by Diana, and it's a real luxury for us to have such recordings from Diana, and this is the first of many, I'm assuming. So this song, Счастье, Happiness, is a song with music and lyrics written by Maria Tarasenko, and the music was also co-written by Brandon Stone. And Brandon Stone also arranged it, mixed and mastered the recording. So I couldn't actually find anything about Maria Tarasenko. Maybe if there are any viewers on the channel watching this video, you may, if you know something about her, you may be able to provide some information or a link. I did see there was a SoundCloud account of a Maria Tarasenko. There are a few Maria Tarasenkos out there, but I think this may have been hers. But because I wasn't sure, I didn't want to say it was. But I saw one with some fantastic music as well, so I'm thinking it might have been her. A little bit about Brandon Stone. He's a Georgian musician born in 1980 who sings, writes and produces in a variety of musical styles and across a number of languages as well. In 2000, he won Singer of the Year in Georgia for his performance of the song Historia d'un amor, Love Story. This particular song of Diana's performance of Счастье was uploaded very recently on the 26th of March this year. So, without any further ado, let's hear it.
Многое прощать, только с каждым разом тяжелей понимать, как заново дышать и идти вперед еще быстрей. Обжигает воздуха глоток, жажда кислорода все сильнее. Ты меня понять, увы, не смог, значит, не смогла я стать твоей. А небо не молчит и плачет, мы просто не смогли иначе. Нам предстоит найти свое счастье, не заменив его страстью. А небо не молчит и плачет, мы просто не смогли иначе. Нам предстоит найти свое счастье и для кого-то стать его частью. Долго мы бродили в темноте, привыкая к тишине ночей. Только не привыкли к пустоте и к сквознякам распахнутых дверей. Не сможем ни исправить, ни забыть друг друга, слишком сильно обожгли. Мы заново научим сердце жить и заново откроем мир любви. А небо не молчит и плачет, мы просто не смогли иначе. Нам предстоит найти свое счастье. предстоит найти свое счастье, не заменив его страстью.
Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. Oh, what an amazing performance, and a lovely, lovely, lovely song as well. And put it all together, this is perfect for Diana. Great song, great choice of song, and you just feel like you're up in the clouds in a dream the whole way. Diana, with her vocals and her performance of a song, her delivery of a song, captures you in and transports you into another world. Ah, I absolutely loved that. That was so nice. Счастье. Beautiful. Oh, and lovely introduction too, with that little bit of pitch bend in the guitar intro. And there's a few more times in the song with that little bit of pitch bend, which just really enhances. It's just a little taste, or a hook, you could call it, in the music that adds to the instrumental part, the accompaniment. But just with Diana's very gentle vocals and highly skilled performance ability running over top of the instrumental part, it just makes for such a great listening experience. Beautiful. Let's go back to the start. So as I mentioned, we have this beautiful introduction with the pitch bendy bit in the guitar. And then after about 18 to 20 seconds, Diana's beautiful vocals start with such a tender and gentle approach. We'll come to that in a moment.
Мы умеем многое прощать, только с каждым разом тяжелей понимать, как заново дышать и идти вперед еще быстрее.
Oh, she just really sets the mood. It's beautiful. And what else did I write here as I was listening just that last time? She has such maturity in her voice, as well as having that gentle, tender tone in the beginning. Beautiful. As I said, she really knows how to set the scene with a song and communicate innately what the song's about in just a few notes or a couple of phrases. Beautiful. Then we're coming up to the second phrase. I'll just play that first couple of phrases again. So in the second phrase, she ends with a beautiful and tasteful touch of vibrato that's so nice. Her voice is so relaxed and wonderfully resonant. So I think if we go from about here, maybe a tiny bit back.
Мы умеем многое прощать, только с каждым разом тяжелей понимать, как заново дышать и идти вперед еще быстрее. Обжигает воздуха глоток, жажда кислорода все сильнее. Ты меня понять, увы, не смог, значит, не смогла я стать твоей, а небо не молчит.
I'll just pause it there. So in that third and fourth phrase, you could hear Diana she goes down into her low end for a note or two, which really gives that variation in resonance compared to her other registers. And she's got something different to offer in each register of her voice. She sounds great in all registers though. But then in the next couple of phrases later, which was just a little bit back from where I paused it, she goes up into her high register and hits that high note, which was really nice too. Flips up to this so effortlessly and with such an interesting and colourful touch that gives it that bit of variation. I really love it. You know, Diana's voice is like a rainbow of colours. You know, and there's a pot of gold that's the gift at the end of the rainbow, or that's the gift of the whole song to Diana's audience. That pot of gold and the rainbows being the various tones that and qualities that she has to offer through the song. You know, overall, it's communication to the audience. And if a vocalist, a performer captures your attention and makes you feel something, then they've done a fantastic job. Diana does this every time. This is no exception. It's through her rainbow of colours that she has to offer that makes it so great. Let's hear it from back a little bit. Maybe from here.
Как заново дышать и идти вперед еще быстрее. Обжигает воздуха глоток, жажда кислорода все сильнее. Ты меня понять, увы, не смог, значит, не смогла я стать твоей. А небо не молчит и плачет, мы просто не смогли иначе.
So in this part, the song's starting to build really nicely as well, and you can hear Diana's building the intensity in her tone as well, getting a bit louder as well, a bit more depth of tone as the song builds. It works really well. So she's using dynamics to add this colour. And, you know, as I said, she's got that rainbow. She's got such a wide palette of colours in her performance to help and assist her in telling the story and communicating the message of the song or behind the song to her audience that she does really well. She's painting the image.
А небо не молчит и плачет, мы просто не смогли иначе. Нам предстоит найти свое счастье, не заменив его страстью. А небо не молчит и плачет, мы просто не смогли иначе. Нам предстоит найти свое счастье и для кого-то стать его частью. Долго мы бродили.
Okay, so now we're into this calmer section again. So it's built and she's come back into this next verse and it's calmed down. And what have we got here? A few nice things coming up.
Долго мы бродили в темноте, привыкая к тишине ночей.
Just there. Silent nights. I can't remember the Russian there. Share. It's a touch of a bit of ornamentation she does at the end of that phrase. I really liked it. It was just really, really nice. Coming up, she's got the word doors, which in Russian I'm not sure as well. We'll see. And it's louder. Another lovely colour in her rainbow here coming up too.
Привыкая к тишине ночей, только не привыкли к пустоте и к сквознякам распахнутых дверей. Не сможем ни исправить, ни забыть, друг друга слишком сильно обожгли. Мы заново научим сердце жить и заново откроем мир любви, а небо не молчит и плачет.
Yes, and I need to pause it there because I'm going to go back. So you could hear as the words or the lyrics of the song become more poignant in that just previous section, such as we've burned one another too deeply. And there's a couple of other phrases there. Diana really emphasises certain words through the dynamics, which is part of that communication. It's the expression. And she does this absolutely beautifully. At this point, we're back into a chorus and the song's building again. But I'd like to go back just to highlight some of those poignant phrases and her use of emphasis on words, which works so well.
Править не забыть, друг друга слишком сильно обожгли. Мы заново научим сердце жить и заново откроем мир любви, а небо не молчит и плачет. Мы просто не смогли иначе. Нам предстоит найти свое счастье
this section too, beautiful. She's incorporating that really throaty sound that is so trademark of her style. So unique, and it's beautiful. I love it. And we get that in this section. It's quite breathy and airy as well. So it really gives that feeling again that you're in a dream, or you're floating above the clouds. Maybe you're floating in the rainbow. Beautiful. And let's go back a touch. Let's hear some of that again. Beautiful. Yes, and I made a note here as I listened the first time a few minutes ago, and that here Diana draws the song to a conclusion so well with reverence and tender, gentle tone. Just as she started the song, she really brings it to the conclusion, and it's just a really nice way to end the song, just like it began. Very reflective, beautiful. I really love it. Love the way she does that. And we'll go back and we'll have a listen to this last little bit again. And her voice just tapers off at the end there. Lovely little decrescendo or fade out, as it more than likely was, as well as her decrescendoing and being very gentle at the end there. Brilliant end. And then the music, the instrumental parts faded out as well. Not long after that. It's lovely. And it's so reflective, as I said a moment ago. It's such a reflective ending. And what a beautiful song. Great translation done there too by the people who'd translated it. And not that I know Russian, but it makes a lot of sense. So I'm assuming that that's quite a good translation. And because it's on Diana's channel, that would be a good translation. Diana's such a lovely person as well. And she so deserves the success that she's had, and will continue to have. She so deserves it, and I'm really looking forward to more music from her and some of her future recordings that she's probably recording as we speak in the studio. This song was absolutely stunning. So nice. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy Diana's music and this song as well. Brilliant, right? Spasiba. I'll see you next time.